welcome back. So, first of all, I'm assuming I have everything set up correctly. Give me this for a sec. The keyboard I got last week, I hated. It was in fact better than the one I'd had before that, but the day after I got what I got, whatever it was, I can find out. Hang on a sec. All right, that was the K55. This one's a 70. The day after I got the 55, Hunter got a this, and it's not only better, but it doesn't have this stupid keys down. I don't have the other one as a. It's in another video. You can glance at it. Point is, I've got this now, and I think I've got everything set up that well. I can show you what I did. Key assignments. Basically, it's a keyboard. It's set to be not flashy. I assigned W to pause break because that hasn't had a use in 40 years. So that's I can now hit. I can just do it from here. Pause break. I am wrong because I'm in a text. There we go. Pause break. Stop. Cool. That's all I ever wanted out of a damn keyboard, and it took me like a year to find another one that was possible. It's a little clickier. It's mechanical, whatever. But anyway, aside from that, before I swapped it, I seriously just set this up like 10 minutes ago. I didn't make a note of it. Where I'm not done. It's the same thing I'm always doing. It's actually in the list of things I have to get done sometime with, this right here, which is actually, I'm not even to that stage. In fact, I'm, still drying out the, give me some wings, give me some rockets, give me a fast way over here. I got the, water out of the middle. I didn't jump up high enough. Let me try not to die for a sec. Well, I'm not going to die, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. Yeah, I'll be okay. Got the water out of the middle, in as much as I had room to do that. And I'll show you something about that. I can just maybe make it in there. Yeah, why not? I left the mud behind. It works amazingly well. You basically just, where can I use this? It's not going to cause a problem. I guess right there. Lose this. Get a mud real quick. This isn't going to hurt anything. It doesn't matter which side I use. They're both not finished. Right click, left click, places it instantly. Sand falls down. And if there is any water, like there, coming through, there's fish in there. It just, unlike a torch, it doesn't wash away. Unlike a, slab, I can't even do it. This is actually lower. Okay, this must be spawn proof. If I'm like this, I can place one, but it won't place one above it until I back up. So that's advantageous to me. In that there's really no getting it wrong. If I do get it wrong, it's pretty easy to punch instead of chiseling up with a pickaxe because I'm using slabs or a hatchet, whatever I'm using. So I'm digging that. I'm now also stuck in here. So, yeah, I don't know what I can see, but obviously the inside of the monument still exists, and if I took out this wall, it wouldn't even hurt anything to take it out. It would just suck. It's not like the water's ever gonna really wash anything out of importance. In fact, a case could be made that I should light this up because it's just really not safe. Maybe the occasional light. No, the lights are covered. So here's, under the stone ceiling, there's a fish trying to kill me because they're like that. I'm gonna get out of there. Put this back for now because I just don't know what else to do with it at the moment. No, don't help. Give me... That's a way out, isn't it? Oh, damn it. Really? Okay. Be weird, whatever. Get up there. It's not like I have rockets. I can just pop out of this damn thing. Okay, there we go. So, that's where I am. Oh, except, also, and I haven't done much about it except the hard part, the long, boring, lose a couple of sponges part, which is, under here is dry now, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. And bats and probably monsters. You know, do give me the rockets, I guess. Also, just all along, I came in here, went all the way around, all the way. This is all blown out underneath. There's no water. Took forever. Well, it took 3 or 4 hours. It took a lot. It took longer than I wanted it to take, that's for sure. And that gets me to, where does that end over here? I think is the, I don't even know, like a wall up. It's just kind of the water drains in from here. Yeah, that's how I went in. Because I knew where I was heading, or backing away from, really, and so I just punched a hole here, dropped into the water, started putting sponges against the wall, spiraled, well, began to spiral, ran out of sponges, of course, I had to get them back, leaving some water, get them dried out, all but the one that it was attached to, and then attach the next one to the one it was attached to, which was over there somewhere, I suppose. Underneath here, you can't tell where you are. You just go until there's no water behind you anymore. It's emotional damage. On that topic, I could probably take a minute to plan ahead. Where are those? Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up these I don't need these torches, but I don't need to get rid of them either, so I can just grab them all real quick. And, like, throw them in a box with whatever else is about to get kind of heavy. We can take out the ceiling over the dry elements, at least. I did that in the middle, of course, but that was easier. There wasn't this much. This is going to give me a dozen stacks of stone or more, so... Then we can take the sand down, or I can do it later, but with the mud thing, it's really just so much easier. It's hard to explain how much easier it is than torches that get washed out if I'm somewhere near water, slabs that are just hard to place and harder to pick up. It's all a big mess. Is that everything, or is there more? And then I flew too hard. Yeah, there's more here. Get, like, that torch? You know, I can pause my way through getting the hang on. Alright, just because it takes a little precision to even hit the torches. Let's go drop off whatever I'm not. Go too hard again. Because I got the stage 3 rockets, which is great if you want to get from my island to here and almost not make it, but just hopping over here, it's faster to walk instead of winding down to get where I'm trying to be. The torches I think I've been throwing in here. And, sand I really don't, there's extra mud. Don't really have a spot for, except for in these things. So, we can get to that. But for now, oh, it's nighttime, isn't it? Is it? Almost. I could probably, do I have rockets? That seems like I threw some in here. Somewhere. This is really clicky. Sorry about that. Nothing I can do. It's a mechanical keyboard. It's just how it is. I don't think there's no setting to make it less noisy. It's like you drop something on the floor and if you don't have carpet, that's how it is. Could probably, you know, I do need the rockets. We go get the mud out of the middle and have more mud. Let's see, more mud on me. It might be I doubt it's enough. Not given the number, yeah, I went through, since I lost a couple, and it was like almost 3 stacks. Over, you know, a couple, well, and then I had to go down a few meters and do it again. Let me go get the mud out of the middle. I don't have to, hang on a sec. Yeah, this stuff comes up easily, it's nice. I mean, I could use the shovel, but it's not even required. It's just punch it a couple of, half a second, second and a half, some number, not much. Drag all these off the ground. I have room for them, so that's cool. I have, this on me if I need places to put sand in a sec. That's kind of where I just was. Get these guys. Pause, because why am I here? Hang on. That's a good point. There was no reaching that. I had it completely surrounded by mud and prismarine stuff, so it's just extra sand, which, you know, I could take or leave, I suppose, but... I do have some sand. I have like 6 shulker boxes plus whatever's capable of falling down onto mud here in a minute. Which, you know, I'll come back when I'm ready for that. Hang on. Okay, I think I got all the mud. I'm trying to think how many I ever had. How is that exactly 3? That's just no chance. I missed something somewhere. Did I really have exactly three? No, that doesn't sound right. But I... Actually, yeah, maybe because I had to make more. Yeah, I probably did have Thursday. Confusing with the sponges did. Anyway, let's get out of here. And have a look at our options. All of this, well, first of all of this stone can come up to this point. Really any point, but then there's still fish to bother me, so I don't like that. Let's, that can be water, it doesn't bother me too much. I don't even care if I get these back, although I guess I wouldn't turn it down if it's a possibility. If I can get this all done in 5 minutes, maybe I can just walk through and pick it all up, although I'm inclined to doubt that. I'm going to hack away at these, spiraling out to get rid of all of them, because that'll make it easier to fly out of here if I get full of sand and have to... I don't know what I don't know. There might be ways to handle it all locally. If I get full of these, though, it's going to be a problem, so whatever. I can do this on my own. I'll be back in a sec. So now I've got this obsidian block, which I guess I just don't care. If I need obsidian, I've got a lava farm. I can just throw it in the water next to it and just go away. It's fine. I won't miss it. Plus, I've got like a piglin that's probably throwing me some obsidian when I go in there and feed it, so... It's not a huge loss, and this stuff I can get out of my stone generator, so that's easy enough. Back to doing this until, you know, the sun sets and rises and whatever the hell. It's going to be a few minutes, I think. Hang on. Did you see that? An Enderman just walked by and fell down there. Holding sand. Is that why there was one missing? How did you... I guess. Yeah, okay, I'm getting Endermen who are stealing my stuff. That's not cool. There's nothing I can... I mean, there's stuff I could do about it. I don't want to take the time. It's sand. I can get more. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna fly off to bed to bring the sun back and be far enough away that these things will just not exist anymore. Yeah, unless it's like a zombie that picked up a block, but that's nothing to be too concerned about. I did the thing again. I forgot to go up high enough. Don't know why I do that. I think I'll make it. Quick nap. And, fly back. That should give stuff time to evaporate. But before all of the blocks I just left on the ground will evaporate. So. Up this time. Okay, smart. Oh yeah, this is fun. Let's see. Minor hitching. Well, that just merely did me any damn good ever. And if I can pick these things up, I guess I will. I don't want monster guts, so just whatever. And that's some, and see what else I can, because if I, well, I can use these minimally as junk blocks for building stuff in here later. But generally there's not, I can turn them into bricks, and I happen to like stone bricks, so. We can, of course, it's all off the several layers, so it's kind of a mess in here. I don't know, I guess the Enderman split, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll get that back in a bit. Nope, we're still going. Don't know if the first bunch of these, oh, that's not doing that. Ah, we're done. This is where they evaporate. Okay, whatever. Get what there is, or can, you know, could, you know, they're disappearing before my eyes. That's fun. There's the Enderman back, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's bothering me. I'd kill him, but I'm kind of out in the open, all things considered. Plus he left. Yeah, these don't hurt me to have. I got a box I can stash them in. I don't need to be recording this all that much. I'm just kind of mazing my way out of here. Apparently, oh, it's right there, actually. Alright, hang on. Okay, before I just die for having sprinted around here. Oh, wait. Anything, get off me. I don't want to fire rockets for no reason. Okay, I've got food in here, maybe, and, this can kind of fit in there somewhat. I'll figure it out when I need to. What did I just see? Okay, so I've got some mud. Yeah, let's have them on. Oh, sand. Well, sand might as well have a started stack of. In fact, no, we'll get to that. All of this sand to the inner point that I started this can go. Hi. So I'm really surprised I haven't seen slimes in a while. I know there's slime chunks that are exposed now. I just haven't seen them. Anyway, basically just place that you cannot evidently do this in Bedrock, which I find perplexing, but I guess it's true. Probably because it's effectively, it started as a phone game. I have that. Ported over to like Xbox, the 360, which I think I have that too. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. Last I saw it, it was like the phone game used to be, where they had, well, like Minecraft used to be, where the total span was like diagonally 256, well, in any direction, really. Area of 256 squared. Well, that's happened. Sometimes it's a little slow to, I'm stuck here now, to get replaced, and it's just, I don't know why that happens. Or a little fat, I don't know, something happens and it just does that. I'm gonna fill these in until I run out of mud, hang on. Almost out, this is where it gets a little weird, I'm not sure, where am I? I'm on 35, which is part of things, that's 34, I guess I do have to go down that far at some point. For now, oh, what the hell, I got used to the other keyboard. 11. I guess I can just put this here and, careful, maybe. Nope, that did not work. Oh, that's even better. I'm gonna mud back because I want to out. Okay. Go figure out this if it make any sense. Can I just do that? Sort of. Okay, anyway. Get lean in so that's not a thing. And 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leaving this half of this thing. Then how many times do I have to turn the corner now that I've lost my ability to look up and see where I came from? Is that a slime? I hear it. Something. It is stop here. Okay. So I only have that much left, like maybe a stack, maybe less. I just don't want these things. Quit. Good enough. I do probably want one of these things. Soon enough. Let's go start tearing this down and see how well that works. This is like mudjacking, but in reverse. Just had to do that last year. Did, the way the house is designed, this house. The front door is actually relatively recessed. Why didn't you believe me? So there's the driveway coming in from the street. I can show you. From the perspective of the front door, there's a driveway coming in from the street. Goes down to the street. Then there's like a path, sidewalk thing that goes off to the side, sort of houses here. Part of the house is the other garage for one thing. And then, here is the door, which I don't have a door, but trust me. This whole path thing was just sinking toward, whatever Guam is opposite me, right? I think. It was looking pretty bad, so had people come out and they basically fill it up with, not technically cement, concrete stuff underneath, but something that, in theory, doesn't, collapse right away. It should be good for a few decades. I don't know. I gotta sleep somewhere. Well, I don't got it, but I'm going to. I think it'd be better. And, yeah, they basically just spent a day, I'll leave that there for now. Just, kind of, drilling little holes in the existing sidewalk thing from the house, the door to the, driveway. And filling it up like a waterbed, whatever the hell is. I'm now, and it lifted it up, and it's, you know, some of it was a bit cracked. They, like, filled that in with stuff. It was just a whole big thing. It was like this, but in reverse in a lot of ways, because this and not, this being the reverse of that, I'm pulling stuff down and trying to get rid of it. They were trying to push stuff up, and I presumably preserve it, I guess is the way to look at it. I'm going to get this mud, so I have it. And hang on a sec. Okay, so now I'm full, which is why I wanted this handy. Give me that. Are these all full? That one's not full. Yeah, get out of here for a sec. Throw this down, fill it up with sand, because I want the sand. I don't want to have to fly off to get more if I've got it here. This I can deal with later when I'm leveling. Well, grab that stuff, I mean. When I'm leveling all this to get to about level 32 with everything. That is sand to go in the box. Pick up the box, I guess. In fact, hang on to the box. Bring this with me. Bed can stay there. I'm sure I'll figure out where it is if I get killed or something. That would probably be beneficial. 37 more muds to mudjack, whatever I'm doing. I don't know if it's enough. Wait. Okay. And I'll do this for a bit. It was not enough. I need another couple dozen, maybe. So, that just almost looks like it ought to be. Hang on. Give me. Where is it on this one? Oh, not print screen. It's idiotic. F2 is the in-game one. Punch this down. Pull out the box that lets me do things. I'll put it away. If I run out of space, I've got more empty shulker boxes. Hang on. I could be hitting these with a shovel. My two problems with that are A, I might hit the mud. You know, as it is, I have a half a second to realize what I'm doing and not do that. And two, with the sand falling in front of it, it's like just, it uses up the shovel 10 times as fast as it should. Because it's banging on stuff. I think it does. It seems like it used to, at least. It bangs on stuff that it's not doing anything, any good to bang on, but still uses up the, whatever it's called, durability. Oh, we're done. Okay. That is full, so we're done there. Did I bring up the... Yeah, I did. Give me one of these again, and we'll swap out for a new thing. That away. Start with that one. And have a bunch of sand and pick it up and carry it around. That can just... I'm gonna get that back. Not too concerned about getting killed at the moment. And if I am, I don't... I respawn like less than a kilometer from here. It won't take that long to get back. Doing... Why? Oh, because I don't have any mud. Hang on, I'm gonna get this mud up. It's 37, which might get me done. And outside is dry, so I can just turn the corner until I don't like how much water is hitting my feet, so... Let's get that one. Don't worry about down there. Do I... Oh, I don't really have a way up. Well, I could have a way up here. Just pick up it. Yeah, I just do that. Well, that happened. Staircase my way out of this. I probably could put one down. But... Yeah, and there's a staircase. There's sand. Yeah, I'll just get to... Yeah, really about... Where's this? 29, I'm way below where I want to be. Ultimately. Put that there. Okay. Break that so I can stand here. Let's do this. And then probably out there. If there isn't out there. Yeah, I want to be this corner I can get. Kinda. Awkward that, in fact. Maybe if I just break and then right-click, no. Oh, well, I guess I did work. That's weird. Okay. Grab up stuff, because that's why I'm doing this. Oops, I don't know why that's on. Am I trapped yet again, or does this work? Work. No, hang on. Could fly out. I'm just trying not to have to. How did this ever get so weird? I thought I had a plan. I don't know. And then I gotta pull up the mud if I want it back, so that's the dumb thing. Is that what caught? I don't know. Yeah, I see what happened. Okay. Is that all? Everything? And that? Oh, and that. I almost care more about the mud now than the sand, just because I don't know why. Actually, oh, that was stupid. Well, wasn't too bad. Sand, because sand, and I'm just tired of sand. I just want to melt it all into glass so it's anything else. I am back to not doing well with getting out of here. Okay. Probably not. Well, you know, any sand that I miss at this point, I'll just miss, so I don't care. Yeah, hang on a minute. Alright, that is everything I had to get to the end, and now I've still got all of the mud I put down in the first place, except for that very end where it was a corner, which I have to fix now. Trying to think how much more I want to do about... I mean, I'm almost out of time, having just kind of done this. Oh, I'm almost out of time for being daytime, huh? Let me, because I don't want to play with the bed thing here right now, let me have these on full. Head over to a bed that I know I walked. But Endermen just exist to anger me, don't they? Go sleep in this one, be right back. And then let's see where we are on... This is probably not going to fully fill this, is it? What did I get? Oh, I just probably did. And those... Well, that I have a reason, sort of. That was in here, right? I don't really care about the gravel or the... either form of gravel. Let's let... Okay. We can... I'll just go over it. I just keep flying for no reason, and it's crazy. Okay. Let's start pulling down. Again, I don't care about the shovel for this. I guess I can probably, when I've got more empty ones in here, I'll just get all the sand down and maybe pick up the mud and come back. Hang on. Using the shovel, after all, is just... There, it's not... Yeah, it's a thing. Oh, it was the wrong place anyway. What the hell happened there? In this... Did I hit the mud somehow? Oh, I did. Well, that's another argument. Okay, hang on. I'm wasting the shovel again because I'm getting more sand than I need to have this fall down, but whatever. It's fun to watch it fall. And grab, and then actually happen to know exactly how many muds I have left to go, because I've got 2 stacks 30 right now. Means we're just about almost done with this. What I can get. We're on this box now, which is left. Another one again. Getting these... I've got fortune on this, so all I ever get from gravel is arrowheads, which I don't really need for anything right now. I think this must be about where this... Did I just break? Yeah, I did. I think this is where it ends. Yeah, it is. Okay. Go get back the mud, which should total 3 stacks, apparently. And some damn gravel, which means arrowheads. Okay, that, I think, is everything. Get out, get whatever. Wait, why am I missing 3 muds? Where am I missing 3 muds? Did I leave them somewhere, or just lose them overall? Give me... Okay. All of these are completely full. I have 81s... No, wait. Yeah, 81 stacks of sand. I think. 9 times 27. Wait, no. 3 times 20. Oh, wow. Oh, there's something. So, that's 62. What else am I missing? It's got to be, unless it evaporated right up left. That's not what I want. I'll see what I can find. Hang on. I may have lost a mud. That's okay. I mean, easy enough to get. Hit dirt with a water bottle is pretty simple. Oh no, what's all this? Did I forget something? I may have. Why did I not... That can come down. And... Uh-huh. How did I miss that? And that's... Oh man, I got more... Oh, I don't have any boxes really. I'll leave it alone until I'm... For some reason I thought I was done with that. Oh, I got more. Okay. Good news. And it's obvious because I can... If I go out here... and hop in the water real quick. I think this is probably close enough. Yeah, the conduit power still reaches me despite obvious air gap and a big glass wall. It doesn't block the signal, so yay. That's good news, I guess. How did I don't know where I lost a mud block. I really can't guess. I'm out of time. That's okay. I mean, the rest of the plant, well, I guess get down... How did I just completely overlook that? I just did. Yeah, so... Where does it... Go up so I can see what I'm doing. That... And... Well, no, damn it. Keep looking at the wrong side because I was thinking of going the other way. So, starting there, this wall, that wall... That wall... I've got 3 massive walls of sand left. Which are each, like, maybe 60 meters long. Wait. More. Way more. Over 100 each. I got over 100... I got over 300, I think, columns of sand, which is each about half a stack-ish. I have some more to do. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, mention that I can use mud if I don't lose the stuff. I don't know where that one went. Somehow I still have arrowheads. To do that, to make things faster, believe it or not. And now I've got, yeah, massive amounts of, I've got 9 shulker boxes completely full of sand. So where I got this far before realizing I was kind of using sand up that I couldn't get back right away, even though I just did. Took a while though. Well, I can kind of pick up where I left off on this, and the reason I want to do that... Do I have any sand now? The reason I want to do that is to, figure if the beacon... I mean, if the beacon is, give me a hint, 195, 255, then... And diagonal from that, right? I think. Yeah, it must be. 250... What is it? Damn it. I don't know what the hell the number is. 190... You know what? Go over there for a second. That'll tell me stuff. So... oh, well, I do want that, actually. If that was... He didn't give me the number. Oh, what the hell ever. Anyway, I want to go out 20 meters from that point to build. So I think... Well, if it's 195, then 215 right there. That's one corner. I think, yeah, 255, so 275 over here on 215 is like another corner. Hang on. I think it's like that. Let me double check and see if I made a mistake thinking that. That looks, yeah, it's about like that. So what I want to do is dry this out. Or even don't. Let me... What time is it? Gotta get rid of it. Would you thunder or something so I can sleep and lose the rain so I can see? That'd be nice. Well, the point is, starting from this point, which of course is in place, start, and this is in the way, so I'm gonna have to either move it or work on beneath it or something. But, imagine that I went through this to here over to this, and then, turn and pass, to there, and turn, and get this point on this side, beyond which I turn, which happens to be just outside this, which is handy. And then get to, I'm gonna have to go bigger than that, because if I turn here, we don't get that, I don't know, figure it out. I can, the point is I can start working on the village here. Which will produce iron guys, which can go down and just beat up the fish for me that are still in the water. It doesn't make any difference. I'm gonna go home. If I can get it high enough. Probably. Maybe. That's... Yeah, that's what I've got. That's where we are. I've got more walls to tear down. More sand, therefore, to drop into place. I mean, I can almost... I should have enough sand between 9 boxes and, what's the 300 columns of stuff that's still there. Should be enough to finish, I think, doing the whole spiral thing, and then we can dry it out. Which, again, I'm probably not going to bother recording, because, man, is that just long for no reason. But soon enough, we can, one way or another, get that all handled. There will still be water in the monument. There will also, for that matter, still be a monument. But that's a lot easier to control, especially if I have iron guys landing next to me to help beat things up while I'm working. So, I've done that before. Anyway, for now I'm going to split. You can like and subscribe and fill up potentially a dozen shulker boxes with sand. That's cool. Yeah, it probably is, because I went and got 3 boxes full at a time a few times. I would say it's 4, why not? Alright, I'm gonna go. Do the stupid bell thing if you want. And I'll see you next time, so bye.